so the heat's here. The heat is here, and I'm not done. So, I'm gonna try to knock some things out today. My mom's gonna be here Wednesday, and I can't have my garden looking like this. That's only one of the reasons why I'm feeling a sense of urgency right now. All right, so I'm gonna work on that today. I'm gonna work on all that. All the weeds that I've pulled out. See, I've been doing a lot of weeding. All that stuff on the ground right there, that's weeds. All of my pile of leaves that I had, I've got to get that, all of that up into the compost. I've got to get all my bolted lettuces out of here. Wait till you, I know, something in my eye. Chloe! Wait to see the amount of bolting lettuces I have. I have miles of bolting lettuce. All right, so today I'm gonna get to work, and I'm not gonna go all into it first. I'm just gonna, told you. Anyway, almost there. Almost there. The heat's here, and I'm almost there. Well, today's been fun. It's after 6 at night now. I started about 8:45 this morning, maybe. We had some rain delays, about 5 hours for rain. My compost is now full to the top, but I still have a little pile down there, and I'm gonna let that sit down there because last time I had freshly pulled weeds put in my compost, they started growing again. Can't have that. So what I thought I would do real quick, I'm not going to do like a full Potager update, but I just want to show you some fun things that are going on. Let me just show you some things. I want to show you some things because I'm excited about things, but I'm not ready to do a full tour yet. All right, starting here at the entrance, of course, I have so much lettuce bolting. All the lettuces are bolting. My beans are still not as big as I'd like them. That's Kentucky Wonder Pole beans. I've got these orca beans, the calypso bean that's flowering. This is my rattlesnake pole bean. They look kind of yellow, like they're kind of a yellow green. So I need to fertilize that. My cucumber has finally, this bushy cucumber has taken forever to start taking off. They were kind of stunted like this one. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll get some cucumbers soon. My Ace 55 tomato in this pot is doing wonderful. Hopefully I'll have some fruit pretty soon. And I've got corn back there in a container. That's doing great. Corn's doing great. I'm going to tell you, my best squash, winter squash, pumpkin or whatever, the best one in my garden right now is the one growing out of the ding dang compost. And that just kind of self-seeded itself from a moldy Halloween pumpkin. Anyway. It's not my year for squash, maybe. As far as they're all, here, let me show you, they're all stunted. So here's some of my golden summer crookneck. I did this about a month ago. Look, it's still small after 30 days, I think. And it's about to put on flowers. I think it's too small for flowers. My caserta squash, see, it's just kind of small. It's kind of small. More squash here, round zucchini, small. Patterson panache, Frenchy French, small. White scallop, small. These have all been here over a month. 3/18, March 18th, teensy tiny. And it could be the, maybe the kale and clay is blocking the sunlight to it. I have not checked the stems lately for vine borer eggs. Need to do that. I have not been as vigilant. So if anything happens, it's because I have not been vigilant. But I haven't seen very many vine borers either, so I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. A funny thing, I have an old birdhouse gourd in here, an old broken birdhouse gourd. These are the seedlings. The ding dang seeds sprouted. I didn't even grow birdhouse gourds last year. This is almost a 2-year-old gourd, and it sprouted. That's fun. Zinnias, looking amazeballs. This is my Armenian cucumber that did sprout. Looks like I've got 4 seedlings. 4 seedlings came up. My strawberries are on their second flush. That first flush of strawberries was amazing. And then it kind of went dormant for a week or 2. Now we've got a new flush of blooms. There's some strawberries right there with roly-polies all over them. I need to pick those. Look, these are mine. Mine. Okay, my onions are doing amazeballs. This is the best onions I've ever grown in my life. It's my second time growing onions. These are great. So, see how the tops have fallen over? The ones where the tops have completely fallen over, those are ready to be picked. I'm kind of just waiting on the rest of them. But not a bad crop of onions. They're not as big as I'd hoped, but they're not bad either. Got a couple of good ones. Yeah, there's some good sized ones in there. Oh, my Jimmy Nardello pepper. These are the ones that I started the seed in December. Look, it's already turning red. So, Jimmy Nardello, that's turning red. This one's starting to turn red. So, seeds started in December. That's what I'm going to do from now on with these peppers, because the rest are a little bit small. Like these ones I started in January, they're still small. Oh, and I need to tell you that my peppers that got hit by this got hit again. I was just going to tell you, the ones that got hit by the cutworms, they leafed back out, but it's getting hit again, so I need to spray that. This one was hit by the cutworm, it leafed back out, it's actually bushier. And then this one got hit by the cutworm, and it's leafed out. So if they get hit by cutworms and it's just a stick, that stick does leaf out again, so that's very interesting. Anyway, I have a really big shishito pepper. Look at that. That's a big one. Got another one there. So shishito peppers are doing great. Oh, another big one. I didn't see that one. Another shishito. I took plants that were seedlings of flowers that were growing elsewhere on the property. I dug them up. I did a whole video and then decided not to put it together for you. Don't yell at me. And I put the flowers here. I just planted a mixed border. Look at those beautiful zinnias. The nasturtiums I did do from seed. That's different. And the dill I did in the house. And the straw flowers. But that salvia there, that purple salvia I dug up. Those zinnias over there I dug up. This red salvia I dug up. And the marigold I dug up. Just dug them up and moved them. But anyway, look at all that color. So yeah. I do have a Cubano pepper here. That's about ready to pick, but there's only one. I have never gotten any chamomile flowers. Still, none. I would love to have one, please. My Romanesco bolted, big time. That's bolted. Oh, and my grapes are graping real hard. So many grapes. I'm gonna get in the bed. Look at all those grapes. Love it. So many grapes. I have a mockingbird that's built a nest right there. That's a mockingbird. Yeah. I don't know if she's gone, or if she just leaves when I come in here, or if she's down deep in that nest sitting on eggs. I just hope that if she is still there, when the eggs hatch, she doesn't peck me on the head, because they're mean. Mockingbirds are mean. Tonda di Parigi. It's my carrots. Look at that. It's a little short round carrot, and it's adorbs. Here's one. I don't know if you can see. There we go. Tonda di Parigi. It's cuteness, and they're really sweet too. I like them. I'm sure they'd be bigger if I didn't pack them in, but you know what? I'm not mad that I packed them in like that. So there, no regrets. There's my moringa. Came back. I'm not sure about these cabbages. They're not going to do anything. I really need to harvest the leaves and just cook it like a green, I think. This pot here has lemon balm in it. The lemon balm has gone amazing. It's gone banana pants. But I planted 2 cherry falls. Let me chew. Hold on. Alright. I planted 2 cherry falls in here, and it just took off. I didn't add anything to that soil. It was old soil from last year. This is crazy how big this tomato plant is. It was just a little seedling a couple weeks ago, and we've already got tomatoes, flowers everywhere. There's 2 of them. They're huge, and they're gonna be even more prolific than the one in the basket that I tried to kill by not watering for like a week. Look, anyway, we'll look at that in a minute. My beans have come up. These are the tender green bush bean. So they're mixed in with my cabbages, which I need to take the cabbages. I don't know if they're gonna make heads. This one's trying. Oh, it is trying. Okay, there's a Charleston Wakefield that's trying to make a head. Maybe I'll leave that one. Anyway, bush beans in there. Bush beans all in here with my Swiss chard. I have never been able to grow big, beautiful Swiss chard. It's just not doing it. It's not doing it for me. all of my things from my office that need to get in the ground. I was gonna do that this weekend. It just didn't happen. And my Bajaja, look at this, my Bajaja. I think the tomatoes are ready. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? And these Bajaja, they grow in clusters. Like they're all they're not fused together, but it's very strange. Look over here, same. They grow in these little clusters. Very interesting. Last time I tasted this Brentwood, even though it's bolting, it wasn't bitter. It's starting to get bitter. Dang it. And this mini romaine, this truckus, I love the colors. Look at the colors on that. That's gorgeous. Let's see. Alright, the truckus is still good, even though it's bolting. That's tasty. Alright, so this is bolted cilantro. Beautiful. I love cilantro flowers. I actually use these in flower arrangements in the house, kind of like baby's breath. Really pretty. This broccoli is amazing. This is my early purple sprouting broccoli. Let me back up so you can see the whole thing. There's two giant ones right there. They are so tall and giant, but not one broccoli head. So I don't know what they're doing. It's not bolting. I don't see any flowers, no bolting, but I haven't seen a head either. So I don't know what it wants. It is tasty. My compost. So all these leaves that were down here, huge pile of leaves and ash, I put in there. And after I had all of it in there, mixed in with grass and other nonsense, after most of it was in there, I realized I could have taken all of that, all these composted leaves. Beautiful. And I could have top dressed my beds. I'm a ding dong. Anyway, I learned from a video yesterday, or earlier today, that fennel in my zone is perennial. And there's a pretty baby on it too. Look at this. The black swallowtail caterpillar. Isn't she gorgeous? Anyway, she's just chowing down. Anyway, okay. Most excited about this weeding. I had so many weeds over here, so many weeds. My ham and eggs lantana is in full bloom. Beautiful. So lovely. Love that. Those zinnias, gosh, those are so pretty. Anyway, so pretty. I have some more bolted arugula to pull out. I missed that today, but it is pretty. Anyway, I have bolted lettuce to pull out. Over here I have some blood oranges. Look at my blood oranges. That's a good size. I mean, not for eating, but you know what I'm saying. These tomato towers, those tomatoes are about 5 feet tall. That's crazy. I recently found out I am no longer 5'7". I am 5'5". I went to the doctor and they measured me because she asked how tall I was. I said I'm 5'7". I said, oh, 5'6 3/4" or whatever. I said, but I always say I'm 5'7". And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, well, did you want to get on the scale and check? And I'm like, sure. Got on the scale. I'm 5'5". And apparently this happens to people as you get older, that or some sort of spinal compression, or I don't know, with aging, but I shrunk. And I feel like I don't know who I am anymore anyway. I'm not going to tell a long story. I'm 5'5". I used to be 5'7". Since I was 10 years old, I was 5'7". I'm 5'5" now. Okay. Anyway, this tomato tower. Look, I'm standing on the ground. And that tomatoes right there. I love it. Okay, so look, my tomatoes are doing amazing. Let's have a look at all the tomatoes. First of all, the sun golds are delicious. And I have some I need to pick. Look at those beauties. And zinnia. And basils are doing great. But I have tons and tons of sun gold. Tons and tons. Ooh, my pink Berkeley tie-dye is getting big. Look at that. Pink Berkeley tie-dye. So far I only have one, I think. And then the Wapasana Pinnacon peach, that's been very productive. I have quite a few. There's a couple of big ones. The Ola Polka has been very productive. Bunches of Ola Polkas. Olipocas. So very happy with that. Also the Also the San Marzano. San Marzano's doing really good. There. And I had some more up here. This is my other pot of Olipoca. Very prolific. I need to trim off some yellow leaves. I still have not picked these. Those are indigo rose. See the black ones? They just don't feel soft and they're not releasing easy. So I guess they're not ready. But these have been on this plant for over a month. Black as all get out. My Brussels sprouts are actually still doing really well. So hopefully I'll get some Brussels sprouts before it gets too hot. I've got my spinach in there, Malabar spinach. Pink Berkeley tie-dye. I think I have a tomato. Yeah. The pink Berkeley tie-dye here. And this is the Lily Asari. I have two Lily Asaris. My pineapple ground cherries. They're so tiny. They're teensy tiny. But they got ground cherries. Look at that. This one, not yet. But yeah, doing really good. The tomatoes that I transplanted, 2 of them died. 2 of the sickest ones, that one and this one, they died. But the Patio Choice is fine and has flowers. And then this is a Geranium Kiss, doing fine. And then some basils. This is Brenda's baby. Someone had commented on one of my videos that I never do an update on Brenda's baby. So here's Brenda's baby. I need to remove the lower leaves, but Brenda's baby is alive and well. Looks like she's gonna make Brussels sprouts. So that's awesome. But yeah, there she is. These two, this is my, these are my bitter melons. I was gonna try to get them planted today because they were taking over my office and I just didn't get to it. So that sucks. Let's put this over here. Okay. These 2 cabbages are left over from this winter and they are making a head. Look at that. There's a hard head in there. So I think I'm gonna pick those probably next weekend. I'll wait till my mom comes. But yeah, these are the quarter view. Last 2 quarter view. These tomatoes that I planted, these are my blue cream berries and they're flowering. So this wagon arch is in part shade. So I'm excited that we're getting flowers and the tomatoes have grown nice. I don't know if this is my daikon radish or if it's like a purple top turnip. I don't know. Because I planted daikon radish here and the thing's huge. It kind of looks like a turnip. Could be a turnip. Anyway, we'll probably pick that soon. And then I put all my stuff I recently potted up here. Look at these poppies. Can I just show you these poppies? So these are the poppies I got from the Antique Rose Emporium when I went with my mom. And I'm so excited. I didn't expect to get anything, honestly. I didn't expect anything. I also didn't expect that there would be multiple heads on one stem. Like this is one poppy and it's got so many heads on it. It's just beautiful. I have some white Gerber daisies finally. Remember I told you I bought these at Walmart. Specifically, they were all white. And then they proceeded to bloom reds and hot pinks and orange. But I finally got a couple of white ones. I do have a red one. Isn't that pretty? That's red. Got my zinnias. Got my money plant. I keep forgetting to tell you about the money plant that I started from seed. That's going to be amazing. I'm excited about that. More zinnias that I transplanted. I just dug it up and put it here. That's a pretty one. I love that golden edge Duranta. Look at that yellow. That's one of my favorite plants there. But anyway, this is going to be a beautiful Crocosmia. That's going to bloom soon. This salvia's taken over. This chrysanthemum is taken over. It's a beautiful white chrysanthemum. And I've never seen it this tall before. It's like really tall. This tomato, this was just a baby. That's Chloe back there being really noisy. This was just a little seedling when I planted it, what, 3-4 weeks ago? This is the Cherry Falls. I have a lot of Cherry Falls. I'm gonna tell you, Cherry Falls is probably my favorite of this year. It's the most prolific and the healthiest. Got so many flowers on it. I've got some yellow roses blooming. Pretty. I've got to find a place to put that hosta, because I don't think I want it in here. I think I'm gonna put it in the backyard. More chrysanthemum going crazy. My yellow rose over there is already bloomed. But look at this poppy. I'm in love. I'm in love with this poppy. And I think I'll have it forever, because all these little drumsticks, once the seeds dry, I'm just gonna shake them everywhere. This is my Patio Choice yellow tomato, doing really well. Got little flowers. Here's a Geranium Kiss. The Geranium Kiss seems to be the least vigorous of all the dwarfs that I bought, so hopefully it does well. This one's doing fine in this dirt. The other one, its mate that was in here, I think that's one that died. Anyway, I bought a beautiful dahlia, or my company bought one for me for Admin's Day. It's called Sunrise. Beautiful. Gotta find a place to plant that. Another salvia that I dug up and transplanted here. Beautiful. I have some milkweed in here. I think that's one that came back from last year, but I had planted some that I grew from seed. I just don't see them. Anyway, things have really blown up in here as far as size. Not pretty. Really pretty. So the circle bed's full. I don't think I can cram anything else in there at all. So I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Okay. And my Cherry Falls over here, I didn't water it for a couple days. And it's being real dramatic about it. So it doesn't look very good. But it's still been putting off a lot of tomatoes. That one. So Cherry Falls is the most prolific. If I had to recommend any of the dwarfs so far that I've done this year, the Cherry Falls and the Olapolka have been the most prolific. Oh. Well, I have you. Let's try one of the Bajajas because they're ready. Cherry Falls are delicious. So, hold on. Let me grab one of the Bajaja. That is cuteness. Bajaja. Looks delicious. That is way more acid. That's good, but the Cherry Falls is sweeter, much more sugar. That one was more acid and a little salty. Interesting. Okay, well, that's still more tomatoes than I grew all of last year. I'm excited about it. All right, well, everybody's talking, so thanks for watching, guys. It's looking so pretty. Look how pretty that is. It's so pretty. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.